Well, what another warm welcome we have for you here today at this fishery. Now this one, very popular in the north. A lot of people come fishing here, predominantly a feeder fishing venue as well. So any feeder anglers out there might want to pin your peepers on this place for today's fishery audit. I think the majority of the fish you're going to find in this place are your bream, your skimmers, mostly silvers. But I do know of stories of some very big carp that have been in here for many years. And every now and again, they'll either smash somebody up or they'll turn up to a successful angler that's not even fishing for them. But I have heard, and I think I've seen odd one or two pictures. So anyone that is aware of those carp in here, get in comments and let me know. I'm going to perimeter this entire venue today, but predominantly the fishing happens just on this bank over here next to, I think it's Wentworth Road. It's an absolutely stunning place. It's full of feature. There's a lot going off. Loads of fish topping as well down here in it. Damn Ed, it's very healthy. It looks absolutely incredible. And yeah, looking forward to bringing it to you. And bringing it to you, I'm going to. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Fishery Audit number 66. And this is the mighty Elsecar Reservoir in Barnsley. So, let's get into this one. So, car park. I am on... What road am I on? What road am I on? I am on Wentworth Road, and Elsecar Res is up that way, but this is the car park. It's completely free. I'm parking there for the sake of this video. So let's have a look at where we are on here. Here's the entrance. We are somewhere around here. I want to walk up this way and perimeter the whole thing the best I can. But yeah, lots of stuff going on. Fishing. Oh, so you can only fish from number 4. Does that mean all that? Not quite sure what that means, but it just says number 4 fishing. I don't believe it's just on that spot there. Welcome to Elsecar Park Reserve and Local Nature Reserve. Friends of Elsecar. Nothing about fishing, but this is the park behind. So lots of dog walkers here this morning. Lovely place, absolutely stunning. And I'm just going to walk you in through this way. But when I get up there, I'll have a look. I know these pegs about, but again, jump in comments and correct me. Oh, sorry, no fishing unless you've purchased the appropriate licence. No horses, cyclists, litter bins. Yeah, don't really say much about fishing on here. So we'll go and have a look if there's a bailiff up here who takes day tickets, all that stuff. Again, just if people know anything, just get in the old comments and let me know. That's the car park. I want to wander off up this way. I don't think it's a massive walk up to water's edge, but there might be parking further up, so we'll go and have a look. You know, sometimes there's like a few exceptions for anglers having to get the gear out of the car and get onto a lake, so we'll go and have a look up there. That bandstand over there, look. Plenty of bins about down here. I know it's not really water's edge, but oh, what we got here? Is this the River Dove? Maybe that passes where we were on the previous fishery audit. Maybe it's the same water. We'll have to have a double back and check on that. But I'm just going to keep following this path, try and figure out a way to get up here. I might be able to give you a clearer view on any parking or anything further up, but you can just see dam overflow there. So I'm going to go over this bridge and we'll head up those steps over there. Yeah, lovely place though. Nice picnic area, park over there. Benches. Wow. First time I've ever been here. Never fished it. First time I've ever been. And yeah, very nice, very presentable. So here's the overspill. Straight away on entrance, we've got Elsecar Reservoir, danger, do not enter water. Absolute bare minimum. What I like to see at every fishery is on the entrance, or at least at the water's edge, keep out, don't go in the water. And there's the overspill. Wow. Look at that. Might even be odd one or two fish in here, but there's the overspill. We'll zoom in on that. Water trickling down there nicely. That means it's nice and full up there, which at the minute reservoirs all over the country are still suffering after the summer drought. Yeah, really nice place to be, this. Very nice. So let's get up these steps. There we are. So Wentworth Road here. I'm just at the top of them steps. We've got a car park here, look. So this is the more convenient area to park for anglers, I'm guessing. Yeah, spot on. This is going to be where you park for angling, I'm guessing. So maybe that's the number 4 bit. Maybe it meant parking for fishing. Straight away, loads of bin bags. Got a bin. Doing that into water, overhead power cables, no night fishing, Elsecar colliery, match held here every Sunday and Thursday. All roadside, 1 to 30, leave no litter. These signs as well, by the way. All the relevant languages for anybody wanting to steal, cook or kill fish. Get in touch with Angling Trust and EA for them. And then my guess is you pass down that way to access the pegs. Can't see anything else around that bend, and I wouldn't advise going down there with your gear. But there is a bit of a drop there. It's not massive, you'd be able to get, got to remember, predominantly a feeder venue. But we'll have a look further down we go. So yeah, I might just drop in this area and go and have a nosy. I don't know as though you can fish on that bank over there. Peg down there, look. So I'll have to have a look. It did say fishing on just this side in the middle further up. What's this one say? So we're on this bank here, we're right down in this corner. Yeah, that's just about birds. Oh, another danger deep water sign, keep out, no swimming, don't take fish. Nice. This place is safety heaven for me, this. Wow, swans, geese, ducks. What we got here? Throw rope. If any of you have not seen one of these before, this is a throw rope. Anyone in any difficulty, ring 999, give them the location code. They will give you the code for the padlock, get the rope out, throw it out, and it's just another jump at helping save somebody's life that might be struggling. So as appealing as this down wall stretch, this fish topping right in edge down here, pretty much all the way down. I don't know if it's going to pick any of those up. You watch now, I've zoomed in, no to come up there, look, one there, little tiny thing, but all the way down here, as I've approached this down wall, over there, look, loads of fish topping down here. So probably a hot spot. Maybe this peg down here is a good one up towards this down wall. Reminds me a bit of like Codner Park, a little bit. Anyway, let's get into it. So I'm going to start down here, walk you up these pegs. Don't know if you can fish over there or not. Nothing suggests otherwise, but we will have a nosy. Let's just have another quick look on this map here. It is just like a bird map, this really, but pond dipping platform, bird hide. I think majority of fishing goes off all the way down here. So maybe there's areas over there you can fish or used to be able to, but I'm going to walk you around the entire place and yeah, have a quick look and see what's there. So I've just found on the older Googles, Elsecar Reservoir is a location for competitive match fishing and recreational angling, accessible to club members and visitors with permits with a variety of fish species including carp, bream, tench and roach. The water offers a total of 41 pegs, and anglers can use various methods like pellet feeders and short. That's like an AI description of it, but that's taken the information it knows from the internet. Mr. P. Fish speed matches. Oh, Dave Wood. There's been a few people up here doing the odd video. If you want to go on the old YouTubes, Bag Up TV, Fish On TV, just Dave and his mate in it. Elsecar Barnsley. So yeah, 41 pegs. So I'm going to get off down here and make a start. But all these bags look all filling up nicely. They look like they get emptied regularly and replaced. So yeah, like it. Right, let's get off down here. So this is the entrance down to the pegs here. Not a nightmare to get down if you've got a shuttle or anything. If you come in predominantly feeder fishing down here or light, you know, it's a big res, light gear, don't bring everything, you'll be able to get down there nice and easy. if your barrow's fully laden, then you're going to go eels over head, aren't you, really? So have your wits about you. Walk you down onto the first peg down here. Really nice place. Big old concrete, so are they old railway sleepers then? Look like it. Oh yeah, they're not going nowhere. Wow. This is incredible. Not sure on depth in front of me. However, probably deep its belly of most reservoirs and dams are just off where the dam wall is. So that's where you tend to have, because at the bottom of there'll be a sluice gate, and every now and again, some might not get open for 20 years, some might get open once a year. When it opens, it does dig away at all the silt and everything down on the bottom of the res in that area. It's like a plug hole, it sucks it all away and empties it, and then when it's closed, it leaves a nice big plug hole area. Oh, I thought there were a big fish out there. I think it's a grebe that's just gone down. But yeah, bream, roach, skimmers, tench, carp, all in here. So if you're an avid angler that likes coming up here feeder fishing or carp fishing, and this is your little favourite hot spot, then yeah, other people can get to see it as well today. Wow, looks incredible. Proper, to me, proper feeder venue up here. Understand why a lot of people like it. You get your Tommy Pickerings up here, your Dave Woods, you know, your big feeder anglers up here, Nick Speeds. I've seen them all in results over years. So yeah, if you're serious about your feeder fishing, or I don't know, deep water waggler fishing, you know, the choice is yours. Come up here, do as you please. Next peg, couple of slabs walking out to this one. It is safe. That slab's just under a little bit of water. Oh, got some vape juice. People still vaping. Yeah, pegs, they like go out over there, look. So these ones are quite set back. So you've got a bit more water here. Them ones, you know, it's another rod length and a half, 2 rod lengths out. Well, yeah, lots of reeds either side. They're dying off nicely. Oh, pegs aren't going nowhere. They're there for life. On to the next one. I like reservoirs like this. Nice big area of water. Lots of character. Sorry, ducks. Yeah, and lots of room as well behind it. They're all very roomy. The main path runs behind, and you actually drop down to pegs. Yeah, nice view from here. That big dam wall over there. That bank over there looks like it's got areas on that have probably potentially been fishing areas in the past, but you know, we'll have to go and have a look. What's this? 1, 2, 3. Looks like a number 5, that. We'll go and have a look at the next one. A running club has gone past me, so I'll keep an eye out for them coming back. Next peg, yeah, looks like a number 6, but I think I'm only on peg 5 now, so I'm not sure what's happened. Oh yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, so I'm on peg 6, alright, I missed one. Yeah, loads of water to go at. These venues are sort of, I mean, this isn't massive, but these venues that are nice and big like this one, you know, I'm already 6 pegs in and I feel like I'm still stood up first peg looking out. But yeah, it just gives you an eyes on, doesn't it? Just, if anyone's ever wondered what it's like and what it looks like, how it's presented, how do you get down to pegs, this is it. You know, you can park just next to peg 1 over there and walk down. I've parked down at the bottom, I wasn't aware, but if ever you can't park up here because it's full or closed, at least you know you can park down there and walk your way up. Yeah, very, very nice. Peg to peg tour, peg 7. Is it as lucky as the number? Loads of room for casting as well, like there's nothing obstructing long rod casting. Nice and tidy. Bits and bobs of litter, but reservoir Water runs into this place. There's a main road there. Things get thrown out at windows. Take it with a pinch. But it is safety heaven. Lots of safety signs everywhere. I can see a safety ring right over there. Maybe there's another one further. There is another one further up there. I can see it. I don't think camera's going to pick it up, but right up there. And that one is there. So it has got safety rings on that bank over there. We might come across one on this bank, who knows? But we've got the signs, we've got the rings, we've got the bins already. Things are looking good, people. Peg number 8. Might seem like it's getting a bit repetitive, this, but you know, there'll be some people out there that just want to see every peg. Yeah, nice. Look, I see how they start to come out a bit. So if you imagine the guy on peg 1, 2, 3, 4, right back over there, or peg 5 even, that's even further back. You know, you've got an advantage. I don't know, he might have deeper waters quicker without contours laid out, but you've got an advantage getting that little bit further out. Lots of fish topping out in the middle. Little silvers and stuff coming up. Yeah. You know what would be nice one day? Come up and just go against the odds. I'm not really a match angler anymore. I'm a bit of an opportunist now. I do a bit of everything, but just come up with a bit of carp gear and just go against the odds and see if we could try and winkle a carp out of predominantly a silvers targeted reservoir. You know, and see if we can get anything. That'd be interesting. It might be a long boring day if only there's 6 carp in here. Loads of ducks, you know, swans over there. 1, 2, 3, 4 cygnets over there. Yeah, I think anyone that come up here and you know, spends a lot of time on fisheries like this, and I don't know, you might live a bit more local than me. I'm not from round here at all. I guess you've got it quite lucky, because these venues, they end up turning into your local, whereas to someone like me and people that live further afield, Elsecar might be a bit of a dream world to them. So yeah, hats off to you for having this on your doorstep. What are we on now? Peg 10 probably. 11's got like some rushes coming out next to it, but all very accessible, whether you're coming on coming with a barra trolley or just carrying a bit of gear. You got to remember, lightweight feeder fishing, you can get your box, especially like a H-frame box, not so much an A-frame box, if you will, and you can you know, just carry it, a bucket with some bait in, your rod and a net, and it's quite easy to have a very simplified day's feeder fishing without bringing everything. You know, you'd be surprised. I've got a travel kit in car that I do a bit of feeder fishing with, and it's got everything. Net, keep net. It's quite. In fact, I'll have to bring that up here one day. Come and have a day's fishing up here with travel kit and see if we can do. It's brilliant. Honestly, it's fabulous. I'll have to start and get that out a bit more. Yeah, peg 12, and then up here, pegs dipping again a bit, and then come out again a bit over there. Quite a few grebes. I think I've seen 4 or 5 now on top, and they all seem very busy going up and down, so don't know how deep it is, but they're definitely going down and coming up and fulfilling their hunger strikes. Peg 13. Wednesday. So what did it say? Thursday and Sundays matches. I have to try and get around some of these. I don't like getting a lot of people on camera all at once. It's, you know, some people won't mind it. It's nice to promote a fishery and show people how busy it gets, but at the same time, I mean, I didn't know there were no matches on today. I had no idea otherwise. I don't know, I'd have a stab in dark at it, but some people really don't like being on camera. Even though you can just see the backs and you don't know who they are, some people just don't like the idea of they're out there on YouTube and they don't like it. So I have to respect that as well. And also, it's really early morning, so I don't think a match would have started by now. And that gives me the benefit of being able to get down, peg to peg, show you guys what's on offer without any disturbance. Something big's topped out there in middle in front of me, and nothing's come back up. Confident that's a fish. The grebe, it would have come back up by now. So that's a positive. Yeah, really flat as well, this path all the way around. Easy going with the barra. Peg 15. Wow, yeah. Yeah, jump in comments and let me know. Can you? There might be signs yet, so I'm just preempting. We have to get in comments and let me know. Can you fish that bank over there? Or in fact, you know what? There's a bird hide over there. Look, I bet you can't. Mind you, that's looking this way, isn't it? I'm not sure. Peg 16 is this one. Yeah, 17, 18, 19, 20. So pegs are quite, not close. I mean, it don't really matter. There's a lot of water out there. You're not going to be on top of each other, but close enough to have a chin wag with your pals. Look, I know a lot of people are into that. Come and, you know, have a day's fishing with a couple of mates or your buddy somewhere new. At least you know that, you know, you can sit here side by side and still share a brew with each other. You don't have to walk about. That's different sometimes between people coming fishing and not coming. Having a bit of company. I've got so used to being boring that I just like quiet. I really do. Yeah, nice. Really tidy as well, not really any litter to report. Like pretty much nothing actually. I'm hoping that it stays that way and it's going to be quite a good one. This peg 18, it's already got all the credentials that it needs really to be a very welcoming place. Yeah, nice. Really nice. Yeah, I know sometimes this might seem a bit repetitive. I'm actually going to go off track here. So the path carries on there. There's main road, just at the top of this little ridge line here. But these pegs are actually on this little path here. Not disturbing. What's that, peg 20? Bit of an overhanging tree here. Don't know. If you come up on pole or whip, might be some perch under the tree here. Oh, and then it connects back to the path here, look. What peg number is this? Can't quite see. Wow, loads of different multicoloured ducks up here. Yeah, really nice. I can see why a lot of people really like this. Mind you, if we're on peg 20, what are we on? 26? I'll have to have a look at next one. What's he, 41 pegs? Maybe you can fish it. We'll go and have a look. 41 pegs it said, so we'll just work it out as we go along. Oh, so this is 21. 21. Oh, safety ring over there. Maybe, yeah. I'm guessing you can then, over there. If I'm wrong, I ain't afraid to be told, so get in the old comments and let me know, but I don't think we've got enough for 41 pegs down this side. I mean, I think I read initially they were like 37 or 38, but things change, don't they? Peg 22. And they do, oh, safety ring here. One over there. Wow, they're everywhere. Got to be the safest area in the world around Barnsley for fishing. What's that noise? Oh, that pylon's buzzing away. Yeah, and from here, got a nice, probably belly at lake here. I think it's wider from this point to that point than it is down at Dam Edge. I'll have to go on Google Maps and have a look, but I think it's wider in the middle. So we've got bins, we've got benches, we've got safety signs, we've got safety rings, look. And because this is like another little entrance here, Elsecar Wath Lane now it's called. Doing it into water. Danger thin ice. Let's have a look up here. It did say something, it just said fishing, didn't it? And said like there was some sort of, right, here we go. It's parking. There were like a red dot on map if you remember. And it was like in the middle of this bank and it just said fishing. Well, I'm guessing parking's going to be up here, mainly, to stop obstructing that little car park down there. So, yeah, that makes more sense to me. That's why it said fishing on that map. Some more areas up there as well. Look, gets you off at road. Actually see where people have been parking. Wow, imagine that, and just walk into your peg there. Yep, we're going to have to do it. Come up for a day's splodging with some gear. So yeah, peg 23. Yeah, nice. And when pegs end up here, I'm not bothered talking much. There's a path that goes a bit further up and round. I'm not bothered commenting much on that because not a small res, is it? It's not going to be a short video. But I don't know, you've all probably got a favourite peg on here. Have you won any big money off some of these pegs before? Like this one here, 24. You ever drew it in a match and done crap? Or have you ever drew it in a match and done really well? It's you know, it is a talking point. Get in the comments, let people know. 25. Not a lot of room behind these pegs, got bank there for roads just behind, but a lot of trimmings have been going off, a lot of work's been going off to keep this path clear. Don't think it's just for anglers. A couple of running clubs have come past me this morning, so it is a country park. It is just about keeping people, you know, safe and not whacking their eyes out on a run or walking around with a fishing tackle. But yeah, it's really nice. There's a van just pulled up there, maybe he's going fishing. Peg 26. Yeah. 27. And off for peg 27. This is probably coming towards shallow end at res now. Quite a few grebes around. Got one here. One's just gone down over there. There's one right. I think that's a cormorant actually right out there. Another grebe come up. If you think about what fish are in here, they'll be going absolutely mad for them. Will there be that many? I don't think it'll even scratch surface, but it's still a problem nevertheless. Let's get around here. Peg 28. Yeah. Similar story all the way around. Another safety ring here. Morning, bud.
Morning.
Another safety sign. Yeah, and where you can park on this bit here, there's like little drop downs so you can actually access pegs a bit easier. So you probably won't need a barrow. Probably makes sense as to why so many anglers come up here fishing, and it didn't look like there were great access further down for a barrow. So maybe, yeah, parking up here, that makes more sense. I don't know, peg 30 we're on now. Nice big concrete thing here. Like a council estate garden path, this one. Not going nowhere. Nice. Very, very nice. Yeah, we need to get back up here soon and come for a day's fishing. I've said it on every single audit I've done. Not all of them, because some of them need shutting down. But yeah, definitely need to get back up here soon. What, that one, peg 30, that one. Have we got any more pegs here? Don't think we have. Right, so I'll have a trundle around here. If I come across any more pegs, I'll stop and let you know. And if not, I will see you on the other side over there. Yeah, so it's all coming to like an end up here now. It's all just reeds up here, no access to any more water. So peg 30 over there. What's it said? 41 pegs. So I'll go over to the other side now and see if there's any signs of fishing over. Do you know what? I might go back and ask, there a bloke then. Maybe he's coming fishing. I want to go back and ask him, can you fish over there? Because he'll know, won't he? Say, bud, can you fish that far bank over there?
We have, first time I've been here for years.
Right.
But I know they have matches on a Thursday and Sunday over there.
Oh, over there?
Use both sides, I think.
Right, brilliant. Brilliant. I read online that there are only 31 pegs, but on board down there it says 41. So this one ends at 30, so I thought...
Yeah, I have actually walked round and there's pegs round here, yeah.
Right, brilliant.
You do use it now and again. I don't know how often do you use
Yeah.
it. I think it depends on how many turn up.
Yeah, yeah, no worries. Right, I'll go and have a look anyway.
Yeah. Well,
cheers, mate. So that chap says he's not fished here for a bit, but he used to. He says that they do fish the matches and they do peg up on the other side. So we'll go over there and resume. Nice little water feed in here. Oh wow. Oh wow. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't. Will I get told off if I crawl through that? Don't do it. Just carry on. You're too old. Don't do it. What's this? South Yorkshire Forest is one of 12 areas in England designated as community forest, in which many organisations are joining forces to improve the environment. Nice. That's what I like to hear. Got a bench here. What's this? This is another access point, so safety sign. Oh yes. Every single one around here, they're brilliant. And luckily it's in an area that's not going to be disrupted by riffraff either. Another bin over there. Nice slope down for your barrow if you need it, if you draw over here, but some steps there. Wow, coming right up into the neck of the place now. This is where water feeds in. Wow, it looks deep enough there. Maybe there's fish that are in here. Interesting. Yeah, so this is where the river feeds in, that way. Nice and deep. Plenty of water in it. Might be odd one or two fish just hiding in there. But nice little bridge over it as well for your barrow and stuff. It's irrelevant, but it's relevant because some of you will want to come and fish this side and you might end up coming this way, so why not show you? And that way it just helps bring you in a little bit easier. I'm going to keep as close to the water's edge as I can, so I'm going to go down this path and find the first peg. Lots of maintenance gone off though. You see what grass that's recently been cut round here. So here's the first area. Not too far down either from that path. Oh wow. Look at all these just landed. So this is the first peg on this side. Well, the first peg on this side at this end. There's chap over there we've just spoke to. There's a big heron over there. Yeah. Lots of fish topping out there, to be honest. So not a wasted area. Very nice. Very nice. Loads of room behind these pegs as well. Like a little path that goes down that way. I don't think there's any more fishing areas though. We'll come back up and walk down this way. This an area here? Could be, so I'm going to show you. There's definitely a path coming down to it. But could be an area that gets pegged out there. Could be shallow enough, you'd have to have a plod with landing net handle, but might be safe enough for a platform. But again, that's what the comment section's for. You can tell me wherever you like. Next one, oh, it's first safety ring on this side and safety sign. Love to see it. Yeah, this looks like it's been a busy peg, this one. There's a snag there in water, if it's picking it up. Be careful with that. Yeah, plenty of fish topping out there, little stuff. What I'd expect from a place like this anyway. Don't expect to see carp jumping out all over, but yeah. Nice, very presentable. Understand why it's very highly spoken of now around here. Next peg, or at least potential peg. Probably get your platform out there or even front bank. Nothing stopping you from here. There's a bit of line hanging from that tree, so it's clearly been an area of interest before. Yeah, there's a path down here, so I'm going to follow this one just to make sure I'm not missing any pegs. Wow, there are all shrooms down there. Yeah, so like a bit of a hidden peg here. There's not really a path to this one. You've got another one here. You have to be a bit careful casting from here. But yeah, definitely an area of interest. Oh, mushrooms here, crazy. Oh, there is a bit of a path here, look. Just looking at it from the wrong angle. Yeah, all you do is, just like most I've been to that you've seen on the channel, you just drop into each one, each bay. Lots of trimmings there, look, best place for it. Keep it nice and local to water, let it rot away. Great for the local environment as well. Get all that good stuff coming from it, and you know, eventually making its way back into water, all them nice healthy minerals. Also, a couple of places here, potentially here, and then here. Actually got a post there, not sure what these are for. There's another one there, maybe they had something on them, but again, nice area from here. It's got a nice splash of rain coming now, which is nice, because I am boiling. Wow, there's 1,000,001 mushrooms everywhere. Yeah, it looks to me like this is probably where there's been recent fishing going off, and that's where luggage has been placed, how it's all flattened down. Again, if anyone you do chuck a platform out there, getting comments, it looks shallow enough, but I can't go saying just chuck a platform out, because if you jump in there and your hat gets wet, then you know it's too deep. Wow, look at all this. Oh, this has been felled recently off this tree, look. Love it, absolutely love it. This time of year as well, great for like hedgehogs and that, especially around here. There'll be snakes and all sorts of hours in it, so yeah. Probably an old historic peg number on that, can't quite make it out. Yeah, absolutely stunning. What a lovely place. Maybe these posts are like pegs, maybe they're markers for where you can fish. Wherever there is one, it seems to be that there's a lot of traffic, look, where a lot of evidence where there's been like angler traffic, and then these little posts here, maybe they put a post-it note on them and stick them on. That were a massive fish out there that's just come up, flapped, gone back in, definitely a carp, 100% a big carp that way. Just come right out at water and drop back in again, flapping away. So yes, carp in here. Wow. I was too busy looking at it with my own eyes to switch camera up to it. Yeah, look, another little wooden stake there. Post, so I'm guessing it's these areas of interest that are mainly for anglers, probably. Oh, another big heron over there, look. See him, look, sat there. Wow, lots of character. Love it. Safety ring. Safety sign. Oh, place of dreams, this, isn't it? Elsecar Nature Reserve breeding season. Please put your dog in a lead within the nature reserve. Dogs have gone past me, not on a lead. Please not allow your dogs or children to chase the wildfowl. The wildlife in the reserve can become easily stressed and injured. Yeah, makes sense. Why not? Yeah, lots of areas of interest on this bank where people have been pegging up. Oh, look at this peg. Clear above you. Shallow enough for a platform, shallow enough for your box out there. Wow, fish topping under the tree here. This place is absolutely incredible. It's fantastic. I envy, I'm jealous to death of anyone that lives local and this is where their local sport chasing arena is. Like that chap over there who said he's not fished it for years, but you know, obviously enjoys the place if he's back. I hope he has a good day anyway. Oh wow, so I'm writing an elbow of the place now. Not like bit of a cut in here. I don't think this will get pegged it matches, but yeah, it's like a bit of a cut in. Main res is over there. So I'm just on the opposite bank now that I started on. Could be fish in here. Could be full of carp in summer when they come into spawn in some shallow. I don't know. Who knows, but definitely not an area to avoid. Right, we'll go around here. and get back onto the main stretch. Yeah, so still on elbow with this bit of water here that sticks out. Got a bridge going across and a bit of a path here. So I'm guessing with a big influx of rain, maybe this is where water comes in. Maybe it is a historic inlet, and that's why they've put this bridge here, because maybe there's water running in here sometimes and you can't pass over. Timberland Trail, east and west, 100 metres west. Oh, Elsecar Park and Cafe. Another danger, do not enter the water sign. This place is in creds. Like an angler's dream up here. A lot of tree felling round here as well. So there's one down there, one there, and it's like canopy clearance. I know a lot of people aren't fond of trees just being cut down, but they never get cut down on purpose. They're either dangerous and they're ready for coming down, or it's like canopy clearance to help let some more sunlight in for the bed around it, to help everything else grow. Because when you put everything in darkness, all this stuff down here, it suffers. So there's like some walkways to water down here. I don't think they're like regular pegging spots down there, so I don't know. No, I'll carry on. But you can get to them anyway. Fishing all the way round from what I've been told. Oh, we've got a sign. Oh, no horses. That H looked like an F then, and the horses look like an ishing. Right, we'll go down here, try and get to the water's edge. Alright, so there's a little walkway down here. Samaritan's number. Oh wow, look at this. Lottery funded, this one, this bit. Little bench over there. Wow. Look at this. Probably can't fish it. But this is nice. Little island there, look. That's that car over there with chat. We've walked down neck at Res that way. Bench. Could be fishing here though. Could come and have a quick with a whip. I dare say there is some fish in there. It looks deep enough. Plenty of colour in water as well. Ah, right, back round. But yeah, it definitely has a lot of focus, this area. Around here you've got the bird. Is it a bird hide? Danger deep water sign, do not enter, safety ring. Here we are, bird life at Elsecar Reservoir Nature Reserve. What we got? Goosander? Didn't know that one. Buzzard, know what they are. Kingfisher, Chiff Chaff. Thought that were a network provider. Yeah, don't know if you can fish from here. Absolutely no idea. I don't know if you'd be allowed to obstruct that, or I have no idea. Any comments? Can you fish here? Probably not. I'm asking. You might be able to. Who knows? Oh, a lot of feathers around here. Look like pigeon feathers. Hawk might have had his breakfast this morning. Yeah, and litter wise, there's bits and bobs, but I'm not going to rant and rave about it. It's not buried with litter. There's a few bits and bobs, but you know, they could have blown on here. Could have come from anywhere. What's this sign say here? No swimming. Like it. And then we're coming down to these areas that I could see from other side early on. So again, this here, another potential fishing area. Shallow enough for a platform there. Bit like a Rother Valley peg, this. Oh wow, yeah. This place is absolutely beautiful. Really calm. Not a lot of traffic on that back road over there, so it's not interfering with noise. It's absolutely stunning. Breeding season sign again. And down here it's absolutely full of birds. I can see seagulls. See all sorts down here. So yeah, talk away in the comments. Let me know, is any fishing permitted down here in this bird sanctuary area? For what is that? Like a rooster. Let me get closest to this bird here. So tell me what that is. What's that? Like a hippocroca turkey, that. Wow. I don't know if I need to get out more or stay in more. Them white geese. Timu swan. But that, look at it. It's like a peacock turkey. And then down here it's pretty much unfishable because of everything that's in way, but why would you disturb this place? It's full of bird life. They look very happy down here. It's a lovely area. Another safety ring, another safety sign. And then we are pretty much back to down wall here. Couple of bins. There's your sign. Oh, thank you for not feeding us bread. There was another sign in Sheffield and it said to only feed them brown bread, not to feed them white bread. No swimming. Bins aren't overflowing either. They keep on top of this place, don't they? Let's have it. This is a really, really nice area to be. And yeah, benches galore. So I'm going to get up on this path up here, make my way up onto the dam wall and then finish off down there. Yeah, so up here, you've got a bit of a path, a bit of a park up there for kids. And this takes you back down wall that way. So this over here is the cafe, by the looks of it. There's like a notice board here, but it's facing this way, so let's see what this says. Oh, another map at Reservoir, so yeah, just mainly bird life. I think it must be a big area for bird watching. Wagtail, love wagtails. Yeah, we've got a little outdoor gym here, park for kids. Got that's the cafe over there. Yeah, this is down all the way down here, so don't want to miss anything. Thought I'd have a quick look at that sign first. And then over the back of this railing, some old pallets down. I hope I could do with them. Some old pallets down there, and then it's just dead down wall all the way down that side that you can't fish. So I'll take you down that way and we'll finish up. And again, I know not everyone's interested and you'll just get here and you'll never look down here, but this is what's down back at down wall. And over there it just slopes into water. Railings either side. This behind here is a sign saying do not feed the sheep, so sheep are kept in here, don't feed them. And then this is the view from the dam wall. So imagine all that absolutely full of anglers. Oh, there's a chap pitching up down there ready to start fishing. You imagine this place absolutely full of anglers on both sides. It'd be an image and a half of that. I'll have to come back up here one day on a busy match day and have a look and show everybody just how full it gets. It'd look incredible full of anglers up here, all enjoying some good sport. And again, it still gets to function as a great country park while it's happening, which is good. And here we have the dam outlet. So when I were over there, you can actually see all the fish topping down here. Very busy down in this area for fish, so it must be something to do with outlet, I'm not sure. Oh, big heron just sat down there, they're even over there. But yeah, lots of fish topping down this area. And then your water flows underneath and down that way, and where we started earlier. Absolutely stunning. I love this place. Never fished it. Full of character, really nice. Yeah, I bet it's full of stories, this place. Absolutely stunning. So, Elsecar Reservoir here in Barnsley. Just trying to find some ticket prices. Same £4. To be fair, I can't really find any information about it. It says £4, but expect to pay like £5 or £6 for a day ticket. That's cheap enough nowadays, isn't it, for a day ticket? If you know day ticket price or if there's member prices, get in comments, let me know. It also says something about members can fish over that side. I think things might have changed since this. It's just an AI overview. But it says cost £4 and you can purchase day tickets on the bank. So if it's changed at all, don't shout at me for it. Just expect to bring a couple more quid with you. And that pretty much sums it up here at Elsecar Reservoir in Barnsley. This is an absolutely magnificent place. It is full of birds. Besides fishing, if anyone you're into your birds, this place, there's turkeys and all sorts of, I don't know what they are, everywhere. But there is so many fish showing. Right in front of this peg here, there is so many fish topping up against this damn wall here in this corner. It is full of them. If you fish up here regularly, whether you pleasure fish it or match fish it, you'll have to let people know what's like the go-to method and approach to be able to bag up, or not bag up, but just like catch consistently a few of these silvers, because they are everywhere in front of this peg, in front of these swans coming towards me, and this fish topping in front of them. Now, on to the good bits. So I always talk about what I look for on an audit overview when I do these walkarounds, and this place has it all. Bins, benches, safety rings, safety signs. It's really healthy, it's presentable, there's no litter, there's no abuse, there's no drug or drink issues up here. This place is well looked after, so credit to the bailiff or club that run it. I don't know if it's club ran or bailiff ran, but credit to you guys that run it, but also credit to the anglers. This place isn't just kept tidy for the sake of it. There's a lot of anglers that come up here every single day in the matches, and I dare say this place has to be kept on point, because all these anglers that come up here are all great anglers. You know, they spend a lot of time fishing these really sort of complex waters, so why not make sure they've got a great image to walk into when they get here? And it's stunning. Every peg, it's pretty much lost for words on this one. It has absolutely everything. So based on all that, I'm going to score this venue an A+. It's having it, simply because it's got everything that it needs. It's got all the equipment, all the safety equipment. It's got parking behind pegs on this bank. You can park down where I've parked. That's just where I've parked. I'm not fishing. I didn't know you could park up here until I got here, but the sign did specify fishing middle of this bank up here, so you can park up here. And then, I don't really know. There's not really much more left to say. I think when I'm lost for words on audits like this, it's a good thing, because I just want to get tackle out and start fishing it. It's how good it is. It's really, really nice. This place is absolutely stunning. It's full of fish. I've seen a big carp jump out as well. We know there's carp in here, but tench, bream, skimmers, roach, perch, carp, they tend to be a majority of species that seem to be on show up here. So, Elsecar Reservoir, massive well done to everybody involved, keeping it tidy and safe. A+, you're having it, and I can't wait to get back up here myself and fish it. If you've liked this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe, it's completely free of charge, and that way any future content I post, like this great video up here today at Elsecar Reservoir, you'll be the first to be notified. It's completely free of charge as well. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe. All it does, it keeps all the unwatched content in an area for you, so the next time you go on YouTube, YouTube says, oh, you've not watched this one yet, here it is. So that's all subscribing does. It doesn't cost anything. And lastly, comments. I always say this, comments are probably more valuable to me than subscribing or liking, sharing, all that stuff, because when you comment, it don't just bring it to my attention, although sometimes I can't see all my comments for some reason. It says I've got them, but I can't see them all. It also highlights any potential information for anyone that's always wanted to fish Elsecar Res, that's wanted to come up here for a long time, someone that's not fished it for a long time, or someone that fishes it all the time, and you might be able to give them some information that might get them up here spending some money on day tickets, helping Gutterwarts Club to help support keeping this place in top form, because it is absolutely stunning down here. So I will leave it there. Thank you all for watching. Elsecar Res, I'm absolutely blown away. This place is absolutely stunning. Yeah, well done. I fear that one day these fisheries are going to be a thing at past, so massive well done for keeping this looking like it was built yesterday. Yeah, thank you all for watching, and I will see you all on the next one. Don't know where I'm going next, can't remember, but I will see you all on the next one.